Hey, good morning. Rory Powers, Right Line Trading. Wow, there goes the NASDAQ. Haymaker off to a quick start here. I see it's in a beautiful move to the long side. Market just opened. Bam. Big sell-off yesterday. And it's important to know that I am not a licensed financial advisor. If you're not familiar with the risks associated with trading, please consult with a licensed financial advisor. This broadcast is just for educational purposes only. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Mike. Good to see you. This is live. This is live. Okay, I see our 2-minute on the NASDAQ is set up long. We got a green 50. Our 15 is below the 50. And on our 30 range, it's also looking long. So after a huge sell-off yesterday, let's see what the market did overnight. Continued down overnight. So could the sell-off could continue. The market is filling in this gap from the overnight sell-off and is headed up. Let's give things about 5 or 10 minutes to settle down. Our 2-minute one-day pass didn't make it. But the good news, the gold and the YM did. So gold and YM one-day passes. Let's take a look at gold. There it goes back to the downside. So like yesterday, some volatility. Mark Miller yesterday did just an absolutely phenomenal job. The AI auto trader in that extreme volatility to be able to pull off the results that he did is truly a testament. And what I like to do in this volatility when the market's flying is I like to look at my bid and ask price on my chart trader. And I like to see if it's matching what's on my chart. Which it's really not. There's a little bit of a delay, it looks like. Not too bad, though. It looks like it's catching up now. It's very important that the bid and ask price on your chart trader matches where price is on your chart. You want to be looking at where price really is. The NASDAQ is moving just a little too quick for me right now. So let's let things settle down, take a look at our leaderboard. Crude oil and gold definitely shot up to the top pre-market. And I've got a really nice strategy that trades the E-mini on a 6 Unirenko. And we'll keep an eye on that one as well. Hey, good morning, Steve. We had Tropical Storm Debbie come on through our way. We caught the outer bands of it on Sunday. And it was a little cloudy and nasty weather yesterday, but today it's another beautiful day in South Florida. And of course we have Steven, our prime time. Let's see what Steven's up to. See if I can find it. chart. 30 range. Here it is. Whoa. Stephen is close to the loss limit. We've limited Stephen to $800 in any given session. Right now it's at 515. Let's see if he can come back. Could be a short day for Stephen. But we all saw firsthand when Stephen catches on, he could turn it around real quickly. Going for a counter trend trade here. Stephen's a very exciting strategy. It's running on an 8 Unarenko on the NASDAQ. And we really did an in-depth analysis of the performance over the last few months with Stephen. And I'll tell you, when if it can withstand not going down 500, that strategy goes on to go up $2,000 or $3,000, $4,000 even. So I'm really happy to see it's at 170 in the green. We want to keep him in the game.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yesterday, one of our members, Ron, it was actually his first day trading the system, turned Stephen on, and within a minute or two, passed two $25,000 evaluations on his first day trading.
Order submitted.
This is a nice entry here. This one could fly. Oh.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay. So the AI Auto Trader, once it's enabled, if this is your first time joining us, my wife brought a protein bar. Let me move this out of the way. And these are fully automated strategies that run on NinjaTrader 8. Once they're enabled, they will execute and manage the positions on your behalf. We have a really diversified portfolio of strategies that run on all the futures index equities. And we've also added in crude oil and gold.
Order submitted.
Hey, good morning, Rail. Good to see you, my friend. So yesterday was, man, just a massive sell-off. Tremendous amount of volatility. I was hoping today it would recover some, but I don't know. It's kind of starting to look like we're to pick up where it left off yesterday. I've got a couple of live accounts, funded accounts that I'll be trading today, given the opportunity. And what I do is I have them on a trade copier, copying right off of these SIM accounts into a funded account. And just waiting for things to kind of settle down a little bit. Looks like the signal A is the way to go here. So let's see what happens here. We're getting some really good volume.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I'm going to reset my signal B because I'm using this trade copier. I want it to execute trades for me.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I'm going to be really cautious here. We got really extreme volatility and volume. It's the market's just flying. It can wick us out in a blink of an eye.
Order submitted.
Let's see if we can catch this short roll on the signal A. We got the retracement back up to the 50, and now we're looking for a continuation down into the trend. One of the conditions of the strategy is it won't trade into pivots or area of support or resistance. So if I'm in within 60 ticks of this blue line here, which is a pivot, an area of support, it's going to prevent the entry. We don't trade into pivots. So it didn't take that entry because I'm trading right into support.
Order submitted.
Rao got two $50,000 accounts. Great job, Rao. Take a quick look over at Forex Factory.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Today is Tuesday, August 6th.
Order submitted.
And I really don't see any red folders. I see a couple yellow ones that passed. But it looks like clear sailing is in regards to the news reports. Oh, Stevens just about reached our limit. Actually, it did hit our limit. So Stevens done for the day.
Order submitted.
I'm curious to run it on micros. I might start a new strategy and experiment with Steven on a micro. So I'm going to load up the Steven template.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
And we're going to run it on the micros. So let's switch Steven to the MNQ. And let's switch it to an account that I'm not really using. Okay. So we'll keep an eye on it on the micros.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
I put it on this UB closed loop.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I think it was drone
Order submitted.
closed loop bot.
Order submitted.
Oh, we're getting a pop to the upside here. Let's keep an eye on this.
Order submitted.
Oh, I
Order
actually got the
submitted.
trade in my PA account. Wasn't paying attention.
Order submitted.
So that trade there on the Signal A AI drone also copied over into my PA account, which is a live funded account with Apex.
Order submitted.
So with this volatility, with these big moves up and down, I really like
Order
the Signal A
submitted.
entry, which looks for reversals.
Order
The
submitted.
retirement plan's about to jump in long.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
The slippage in the commissions, Mike, on the micros. Yeah, the commissions can run up pretty high. I'm so surprised about the slippage because the liquidity is, the number of contracts that are being traded on the micros is just enormous. Let's see what the bid ask spread is. It's basically non-existent. It's very small. Maybe a tick, if that.
Order submitted.
Crude oil.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
2-minute AI bot.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
The accounts dashboard.
Order submitted.
The accounts dashboard that I'm using is a trade copier, but from Affordable Indicators. And for prop trading, if you trade multiple accounts, it's a really reliable tool to copy trades.
Order submitted.
There goes our retirement plan. I was waiting for that one.
Order
Um,
submitted.
hmm. Oh, wow. Look at that move up.
Order submitted.
Wow, that thing's flying. Ah, sick I didn't catch that signal A. Boy, I was very close to getting in on that one. But look at this retirement plan. Caught it. Maybe we'll get the retracement.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Now we're looking to get into our profit window, which we just did. So now our profit window kicked in.
Order
We locked in the really nice profits. This
submitted.
2 minute, these higher time frames might be the way to go with this volatility.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
See if we got in on this cash register trade.
Order submitted.
The ES is minus 487. It did take the long entry. Jumped right back in. So this is what the leaderboard looks like right now. At the top, we had our one-day passes on the Dow and gold get over the finish line. And our NQ 2-minute is the bot and drone doing extremely well. And then we have our 30 range, our haymakers. Our haymaker strategy is up about 430 and 500. Gold, crude oil, the Dow. The system is doing extremely well right now at this volatility. Let me keep an eye on the signal A here.
Order submitted.
Okay, we just got into this trade on the B. Come on.
Order submitted.
Stop me out.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
The ES just broke up above the VWAP. Let's see if it takes a short roll or continues up.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Somehow.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
It's starting to look like we might regain some of the losses from yesterday.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yes. Yes, Rao.
Order submitted.
We're just being patient here and see
Order submitted.
what presents itself to us. I'm tempted. What I'm going to do is take that 2-minute retirement plan on a short roll. It looks like it. I'm going to make the 2-minute retirement plan my lead account. And I also like the ES on a short roll on a 5-minute. It did break above the VWAP, so I'm just going to hang on. I'm going to hold tight. But in case that NASDAQ reverses again and it heads back down, we can get into a really nice move to the downside. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm also going to set up that signal, this cash register.
Order submitted.
I think I'm going to enable that in my live account as well.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submit. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Let's make sure the retirement plan didn't reach its profit limit. I don't think it did. No. Okay, good. So if we get into this, if this RSI line, if price continues to go down, and the RSI line breaks through that 80%, comes out of that green shaded area, we'll get into this trade on a short roll. But who knows? This market might just pop right back up. You never know.
Order submitted.
Trading the micros, you could keep Steven in the game, and it's not as painful.
Order submitted.
Here we go. Come on. Oh, let's give this a little bit of room. There we go. Come on now.
Order submitted.
That's a shame.
Order submitted.
And we got it to the upside. Come on. Give me some follow through now. Go ahead. Pop up. Let's go one time all the way through.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, nice one.
Order
So we're
submitted.
back up to 325 on that Signal A. Signal A drone. I've got it copied on my funded account here. So that nice trade we were able to get in on. We're right back in again. Let's try to give it a little room here. Come below the 50. Pop up.
Order submitted.
Come on.
Order submitted.
Don't come back.
Order submitted.
I think we need a little more room.
Order
With this
submitted.
volatility,
Order submitted. Order submitted.
our smart stop strategy is up 165.
Order submitted.
Let's get through this area here. Oof, a lot of upside resistance, boy. Look at that.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, let's get this. Looking for a short roll here now. Get this roll to the downside.
Order submitted.
Nope. A lot of buyers still in.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Row. Row's up 720.
Order submitted.
Wow. Look at this. Gold, signal A. Let's take a look at gold, signal A.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Gold is up 820 this morning. Hey, Mike. Yeah, I read your email this morning, actually, regarding Replicanto.
Order submitted.
Crude's headed up. Crude is down to $73 a barrel. Look at that. Looking for the short roll here on this retirement plan, but who knows? This market might just try to get back some ground that it lost yesterday. Let's see if we can, if it pops us into this long position here. I see it across just came up. Yep, it sure did. Come on, give me one good trade. No.
Order submitted.
Well, this volatility's tough. Nasdaq's pretty choppy on the 30 range. I think what I'm going to do is turn it off on the 30 range. It's just too choppy. I'm going to focus on the 2 minute. And I'm going to try to get on the 5 minute on the E-mini. With this type of volatility here. I don't see Steven being a good option for today. So let me get geared up here. I've got one account on this one. I want to put them both in. I'd really like that 2 minute on the Nasdaq. It's up 1100. With this extreme volatility,
Order submitted.
Might be a good
Order
play.
submitted.
And I see this reversal coming on the ES. So let me get something going on the ES. Let me duplicate this, unlock it, put the ES.
Order submitted.
Put it on PA5. PA5 and 8.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
It is, Stephen. It's treacherous today.
Order submitted.
I'm
Order
gonna
submitted.
go super conservative, and I'm
Order
just gonna
submitted.
focus my attention.
Order submitted.
Hmm. Guess the signal B. Something's not quite right. Took a long entry on a down candle. Hmm. Let's check the bid-ask spread on this. Something's not quite right. 52.70. No, it's right on.
Order
Okay,
submitted.
we're in. We just caught that retirement plan. Let's watch this trade and see if we get this reversal.
Order submitted.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Order submitted.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh. Ooh. Boy, this is a risky one. I gotta get some of the risk off of this trade.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
I don't think short is the way to go today. I tell you.
Order submitted.
Boy, that's a very risky trade there.
Order
Ugh.
submitted. Order submitted.
Oh.
Order submitted.
The Signal A AI drone is back in. Oh, now it's going short.
Order submitted.
Excuse me. Look at this big move down on gold. Let's see if it's in on the Signal B.
Order submitted.
Nope. This is really one of our best strategies. We call this the haymaker. And those trades that it takes tight to the 50, with the 15 and 50 both green, do very well.
Order submitted.
Oh, looks like we got into this trade here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Just seeing where I'm at here.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
1,000. Retirement plan got back in short. Just went to break even plus 11.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oof, my goodness.
Order submitted. Order
This will be
submitted.
interesting to see how this trade goes.
Order submitted.
Got a very tight stop on this ES. But we are above the VWAP. 15 and 50 is green and sloped up.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
My row strategy. ES got stopped out. My row strategy's up 720. Very nice.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
2 minute. That 2 minutes been trying to get that reversal. It just ain't happening. why this is really a difficult market to trade right now. I'm just sitting on my hands. The gold signal A has been right at the top of our leaderboard. Could look for a reversal on this gold trade. We're just into a ton of resistance to the upside here. It's having a real hard time breaking through there. But the bulls are definitely in the market. For how long that holds up, I don't know. The spread on gold. Let's take a look. No, the gold's very liquid today. I don't see any spread really at all.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yeah, I get the feeling the monster rolled to the downside's coming, but I haven't seen it yet.
Order submitted.
It's just bouncing off that
Order submitted.
area of resistance. They keep retesting it.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Well, what might come into play, a nice trade coming up at 11 on crude oil. We got our ODP, our one-day pass on crude. We've got it timed out for 11 o'clock. There goes the E-mini. We're kind of trailing this trade here.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Excuse me for just a moment. I got to run to the restroom.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submit. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Okay, I'm back. High volume, but the NQ is choppy. It is.
Order submitted.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. That's exactly what I do. Is we look for the ones that are performing the best in the current market environment, and then I can easily switch on my trade copier. I could duplicate the SIM account right into my live account. Very quick and easy. This might be that short roll that I was anticipating.
Order submitted.
This has happened before, but
Order submitted.
what's been happening is it just comes right back up and it retests
Order submitted.
that upper area of resistance. It never really makes a big move down. Let's take a look at the stock market real quick. That retirement plan finally gonna score. Here it comes too. Here it comes. That's the one I was looking for.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
It might be. I might be in good shape to grab the ES. Let me see if I can get at this ES. I'm gonna. Okay. I'm already enabled actually. ES. Let's change it to the signal A.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Yeah. Let's close at the session limit. Signal A.
Order submitted.
Look at that move down
Order
on gold.
submitted.
Wow.
Order submitted.
Big move down on gold. I like to get the retracement on the gold signal A.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Our gold strategy, let me check the trading hours on that. On gold, signal A,
Order submitted.
5 to 11. So we are within the window. I get a feeling that this signal A, as oversold as this is, it's got to make some significant retracement here. Let's see if we can't capitalize on it. Come on, pop us in here. Let's ride this thing up. Oh, just missed it. Maybe we hit the... well, we're going to keep it enabled.
Order submitted.
Might have the 50 signal.
Order submitted.
The Dow is Steven optimized. Is up 678. Runs on the NASDAQ. So this is the optimized Steven strategy. One of our members, Robert,
Order submitted.
who happens to be in this niche, he is a professional in the trading industry, is really great at optimizing these templates. And I've been running his optimized version
Order submitted.
on a 7 Unirenko.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Crude oil just jumped. Okay, let's see if we can get this gold trade. We go back into this trend. We got those areas of support right underneath us that could spoil our plan. But let's see.
Order submitted.
All right, crude oil 1-day pass is coming in at 11. That one's been having some success lately.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
And we went right back up to retest that area of resistance. Right at 218. Right at 218. Let me see the stock market. Oh, we got into the trade on... oh, that's crude. I thought we were in the gold trade.
Order submitted.
Yeah, let's take a look at the 6U on the signal C. The bot, our AI bot on the 2-minute is doing very well. Now the bot, interestingly enough, gets its instructions from the drone where to place the stop and profit target. So the bot is doing extremely well with that information from the drone on that 2-minute retirement plan. Trying to push up through this area. I think that's our holdup here. Are these big red lines? The software does a great job of defining risk, and those areas of support and resistance you could see are those red lines that are right above us. Those are the areas of resistance. Areas of support, these blue lines. And they're slowly trying to push the price of the NASDAQ and the E-mini back up. But they're running into a lot of resistance. So we're kind of caught in this small ranging market. I think I'm going to keep an eye on gold and crude. Yeah, I see the market is making a bounce from yesterday. The Dow is up 1%. The S&P 500 up 1.25%. Russell up about 1.25%. They're all up about just under 1.25%. So they are pushing the market up higher. Tremendous sell-off yesterday.
Order submitted.
Love to find one nice trade. That ES signal A is not going to be the one. Possibly the signal B. Let's look at our signal B. This is about the time of day. Nope, the signal B's out too. I enabled it a little bit early because I was trying to get into that move up. Normally we don't let that signal B trade until about 11 o'clock. In fact, I'm going to change it back.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Now Row's going to kick back in. This strategy here on this 30 range chart, it will kick back in. It's been time optimized. Let me see if I could see the inputs. Collaboration. Need to set up a couple of new strategies Robert just recently shared with me. One on notes. ZN. Let me go to my direct messages here with him. Robert, here he is.
Order submitted.
Well, they sure don't make it easy, do they? Let's see, January 1st.
Order submitted.
30 seconds. He's using a 30-second bar on notes.
Order submitted.
I think this thing's just going to keep pushing up.
Order submitted.
$20 for 10 micros, Mike? Wow, that's crazy. Are you sure? No, that can't be right. 10 micros, $20 round trip. It can't be $2 per contract.
Order submitted.
Well, I think this signal B on the NQ is about to go. Let's take a look at this NQ30 range on the signal B. There's a lot of room to the upside. Let me change this. Trying to get into position for this 30 range. I think it's going to pop right now.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Boy, they are not making it easy, are they? A lot of static on this 30 range today.
Order
My
submitted.
goodness, look at that mess.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
There it goes.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh, got into it.
Order submitted.
Did get it. Come on now. Give me one good trade today. Need this one. Push up. Oh. Oh, for the love of God, go. Don't come back yet. Come on now. Let's go. Go ahead. Push up. Break right through it. Don't come back.
Submitted.
Let's go back to Ralph. All right, made a couple $100 on that trade. Look at that. Just wicked me out. Got to give it a little more room today. Oh, shoot.
Order submitted.
Went right back in.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Crude oil. Been moving up all morning.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
All right, we got about 10 minutes left to get in on this short roll on my trading hours ends at 11. Trying to get into this short roll on gold. But it looks like it passed us by again.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Ay, ay, ay.
Order submitted.
What's that? The NQ 2-minute signal AI bot.
Order submitted.
2-minute. I don't
Order
know.
submitted.
Okay, the crude oil 1-day pass is about to kick in.
Order submitted.
And we're going to see if we can't get that over the finish line here.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
I tried and tried to get into that gold trade. Let's see if we can get in that signal B on the ES to push up higher. Look at this. This is the strategy from yesterday.
Order
That
submitted.
Sim Smart Stop 2. I think I'm going to pivot to that one. The Sim Smart Stop 2 crushed it yesterday at over $3,000 in profits.
Order submitted.
And that's trading the NASDAQ.
Order submitted.
Sim Smart Stop 2. Smart Stop.
Order submitted.
Let's see if we can get into a trade here. This is using that pattern recognition. I was thinking this morning, I should copy that strategy on my PA accounts today. Okay, it got us in. Let's see if it could continue the strong performance.
Order submitted.
Oh, there's a lot of risk on this trade. Let's give it some room. I'm going to move my profit target just above this area here.
Order submitted.
Come on down. With this volatility, this might be exactly what it needed, was more room. Come on down. Come on down.
Order submitted.
Oh, gave me the old smart stop. Okay, let's keep an eye on this one.
Submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
It's right back in. Long.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Let's see if I can get my...
Order submitted.
Uh-oh. Oh, look at CL Black Gold. Oh.
Order submitted.
Jeez. Ay, ay, ay. Look at that Black Gold strategy. Oh, right at 11. I was trying to remind myself. Black Gold is in a position with no profit target.
Order submitted. submitted.
Oh.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
What I was trying to see was from yesterday on that smart stop that's using the pattern recognition. Um,
Order
August.
submitted. Order submitted.
1st to the 6th.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
Oh, it's the smart stop 1. Wasn't the smart stop 2. Okay, black gold's out of that trade. Let's see if we can catch a 1-day pass on crude oil. And we'll wrap up this session. I've got the pattern recognition strategy trading on the right. This is the one that we've been testing, that we're looking to release in the very near future. And it's leveraging our pattern recognition technology. It's up 1,905 today. We give it a lot of room when it fires the trade off. And it will exit the trade on a bearish engulfing candle. And we can control the sensitivity. I had a real good discussion with Don yesterday. Had some really good questions. One of his concerns was with that pattern recognition that it would exit the trades very quickly and pop you in and get you out, and it would be overly sensitive. And I explained to him that in the settings, let me see if I could show you.
Order submitted.
Just took another trade. In the settings of that pattern recognition, is what we call a trend strength. The trend strength will be the kind of the sensitivity to how it reacts. And we don't want it to be too sensitive to where it's just going to get us out of the trade really quickly. So we're optimizing that trend strength input as well. So it trades about right. And we've, as the company, what Right Line Trading does is we really don't put a lot of weight in the strategy analyzer, although it's a very useful tool. We really put our weight on forward testing on a live market and building up a lot of historical trade data from forward testing instead of back testing. And one of the parameters that we've been optimizing is this trend strength on our pattern recognition. So when we have our smart exit set to on these candle patterns on this smart stop 2, we can input a trend strength, so it will prevent it from being overly sensitive and exiting a trade when it just to see it re-enter and go on to become a winner. So Don and I had a really nice conversation yesterday. He had some really great questions, and he's been a member with us for a long time. So we're looking for the ODP. If it's going to happen, it looks like it would have to be a bounce to the upside now.
Order submitted.
Yeah, it just took us out on a bearish engulfing candle there.
Order submitted. Order submitted. Order submitted.
This is a really difficult environment today. See if we can get in this CL one-day pass. So that pattern recognition strategy is really leading the way in a tough, choppy market. Let me see. Steven lost two 50,000 evals, just past one. Nice on the 2-minute NASDAQ. Really choppy, yes it is. Mike, spread on gold is wide. Gold could have you for lunch today. Yeah, you're right. Well, the market did have me for lunch today. That makes sense now. Yeah. Kush. Hey, Rao. Yeah, Kush, I'm sure, is sitting on his hands very safely. Yeah, I'm gonna forward your email, Mike, to Mark. I saw what you had requested. Apex MCL is 51 cents. That's still $10.20 a round trip. Right. Micro gold is 76 each way, or 15.20 round trip. Yeah, it's a lot. That's for 10 contracts. 10 micros. Here goes our smart stop again. Boy, this strategy is doing very well today. $21.55. Wow. Amazing. Let me go back to that.
Order submitted.
Got it. Smart stop 1. Got my 5-year-old. My 5-year-old is starting kindergarten next week, and our plans were to go to Fort Myers Beach this coming weekend, but that tropical storm Debbie came through there and flooded them out really badly. So I've got to call the hotel and make sure their swimming pool isn't a saltwater pool now. But we're really praying that our daughter is able to do well in kindergarten. She has some, without getting too personal, she has some disabilities, some delays, and we have they call an RBT, which is kind of like an assistant that goes into school with her, and we want to get her mainstreamed with the kids who are on track, and we're trying to get her caught up. We feel confident. She's extremely intelligent, but we feel confident that if she's able to transition, she'll find the routine and excel. So next week is a big week. Something we've been preparing for a few years now. Oof. Here goes crude. This 11 to 11:30 window. We normally do get a nice move on crude, unless our one-day pass is a B. I don't think it's going to get in.
Order submitted.
Let's take a quick look before we wrap up.
Order submitted.
There goes the smart stop again. Bam, right into that one. Jeez. Boy, this is a tough market, man. I'll tell you. Unbelievable. That's smart stop strategy. I think we need that profit window to kick in. This wick came within 5 ticks of my profit target. Great job, Rao. Yeah, you're right, Mike. Those type of commissions, not sure I understand the benefit of though of trading 10 micros because the round trip on one E-mini
Order submitted.
is $4 or $5. Oh, look at that move on crude! Wow. Ooh. I kept trying to remind myself. But listen, it's not over yet because if it's a signal A entry, it could pop into the retracement and jump into the long side, which it just did. So here we go. Here's the ODP on crude oil. Let's see if it can get there. Needs to retrace right back to the 50 in order to get this one. This is a counter trend trade. Here we go. ODP. Let's do it.
Order submitted.
That smart stop too is just pounding away at it. It's up to $3,000 now. That strategy can easily break a record if it continues the way it's going. So with the CLODP, we do a two trade. It could take a loser, and you could get right back in and still do it. So you get two shots with the crude oil ODP, and I believe the Russell ODP is the same way.
Order submitted.
You can take a loser and keep fighting. It's a little more forgiving than the NASDAQ, where we have to give it quite a bit of room. This crude oil, you get two shots. You get the most bang for your buck. And statistically, it does very well. Right at this 11 o'clock window. Here it goes. Come on. Come on, crude.
Order submitted.
Sim Smart Stop is right back in.
Order submitted.
Wasn't to be. It's probably going to be the short roll that does it. But you could see my smart stop, my pattern recognition is just killing it today. It's up $2,745 right now. With this, if it hits a profit target here, it'll be up over 3,000. This is a beautiful entry short. I'm tempted to just take a manual trade on it. Yeah, it would have to be on that one. Number 8.
submitted.
See if we can get it to run for us.
Order submitted.
$32.45. Pattern recognition.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Got out on that bearish engulfing candle. It sensed the reversal coming, and it exited the trade very quickly. And it appears it was a pretty good decision.
Order submitted.
Now it jumped in short.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
We're short crude, short NASDAQ. Well, I'm still getting pretty good volume on crude. It's just under 700 contracts a minute, which is really nice for crude.
Order submitted.
$35.40. Trading one contract on our pattern recognition automated strategy. This strategy could just break a record today. Last week we watched Steven run up the score. Today it's pattern recognition. $3,540 trading one contract. I know Sergio will be really, really happy to see that. He's just done an outstanding job with integrating AI technology into this AI auto trader. I could just get a little bit of follow through on this crude trade here. It's been a real choppy day today. Yeah, Mike. It looks like volume is waning off. We were at 700 contracts a minute, and now I see we're right around 350. It looks like. There goes the signal B. Oh, okay. It hit our P&L target, so it's not going to trade anymore. I just noticed the text on my chart. So unfortunately, our profit limit was 3,500, and it's going to discontinue trading. But what a day for the pattern recognition. I saw yesterday on Mark's computer he had tremendous success with the same exact strategy. Why I didn't follow his lead today, I'll have no idea. Had I just done what he did yesterday, it would have been a very profitable day. But it wasn't to be. But tomorrow, God willing, we will be back to do it again. And I do hope that you'll join me. I'm going to let this crude oil trade play out. And we'll just do a quick recap of what was hot and what was not. Number one, pattern recognition. Our smart stop runs on a 30 range on the NASDAQ. The YM one-day pass scored. The gold one-day pass scored. CL black gold over $1,000 today. Gold about $820 today. Our optimized Stevens strategy, very impressed. Very impressed with that. Optimized Steven, which is our ROW account, made $720 and stopped trading. So that seems to be a more conservative strategy than the full-fledged Steven. And then we have an ES running on a 6 Unorenco that did really well early and then stopped trading. Our 2-minute bot was up 670. The Dow up 370. And then we have the YM, our Signal C drone, which is also trading a 4 Unorenco, another Unorenco strategy, 225. So a really good diversity of strategies did extremely well today, and it was an exciting day trading. So I hope that you'll come back and join us. We'll be back tomorrow. The CL Black Gold was the one that scored on crude. So it was a great day. The pattern recognition update, Doc asked, when is it coming out? It is coming out, hopefully, by the end of this week. Hopefully this weekend we'll be releasing it Friday. Our team meets every Friday. We optimize all the inputs. We put together all of the updates, and every week our members get the updated strategies. And if there's any new hard-coded updates, such as the pattern recognition, that's when they get released, Friday in the afternoon. So, Doc, hopefully with these results that it's put up this week, it'll be in the next update this Friday. So have a great rest of your day, everybody. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks again for joining me. Bye-bye.